Hello, this is Richard Collins, your instructor in ATM101 Weather and Climate of Alaska here at the University of Alaska, Fairbanks. Welcome to Unit 3. In this unit, we're going to be studying radiation in the atmosphere, how light and heat work in the atmosphere. We're also, in our investigation this week, going to make our first week of weather observations. Having familiarized yourself with your equipment in the last unit and you've established a site, we're now asking you to go ahead and make a week of weather observations. You don't need to make 7 days of observations, that would be great. You're required to make 5 observations at around the same time, give or take an hour, through the week, and report them at the end of the week using screencasting and some spreadsheet work. In the reading this week, you're looking at 2 chapters. You're looking at Chapter 3 of Weather Studies and Chapter 4 of the Climate of Alaska. In Chapter 3 of Weather Studies, we look at the fundamentals of radiation. In Chapter 4, in the Climate of Alaska, we're looking at Alaska-specific questions about radiation and clouds. And the goal here is to provide you with both the big picture background, a lot of times overly focused on the lower 48, I'm afraid, but put that in the framework of what we see in Alaska and what you know from your own experience and make it real, and also maybe inform you about parts of the state you haven't thought about before. The radiation concepts that we're studying are not just concepts that will help you in understanding how the climate system works. The radiation concepts are also at the core of how we use remote sensing in the atmosphere, how satellites measure the atmosphere. So these concepts will be useful to you in how you use meteorological data if you're going to use satellite images from the web. In the lecture screencast for this unit, I will highlight the key themes for the unit, so take a look at that. Generally, I think it's a good idea to look at it before you do the reading so that you're not just overwhelmed with all the detail. There's a lot of details in the chapter reading, particularly in weather studies. Sometimes I think too much detail. And the other reason for looking at the lecture is these are the things that I think are important in the week. Then these are the things that are probably going to appear on the quiz. So it serves to focus your thinking for the quiz that you're going to do later this week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me and Cameron. Thank you and good luck.